So sitting up tall, sitting in cross-legged seated position, sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Aligning the back of your skull with your sacrum. And close your eyes, give yourself a moment or two to notice how your body feels. And notice how your body feels and how you want to feel. And as you go through your class today, keep moving towards that energy of how you want to feel, bringing in that kind of energy into your body. And this does not mean that you're beating yourself up if you don't feel as you would like to feel. Perhaps trying to stay with how you feel, why you feel as you feel, whilst working towards that equilibrium of how you want to feel. And then focus on an area in your body and try to make it very specific, the area that you're focusing in. So you stay very focused on what you're doing. You're not spreading this energy across the body in such a way that it lacks focus. So go deep into the area that you want to focus on. And then breathe into the area, deep breaths. And as you breathe out, finding that space of release into the area. And then layer by layer, as you're moving, as you're breathing, breathe into the area with the view of just loosening this area up. And as you breathe out, finding that deeper layer of release. One more breath into your area, deep breath. As you breathe out, finding that release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Flex your toes back towards your shins. So you're sitting in Balankonasana. Soles of the feet together, toes are flexed back towards your shins. Bring your hands back behind you and then feel as if you're pushing the floor away. You have some blocks and you wanted to get a deeper level of extension. Your hands are onto the block as you move them back, and it just helps to open up. It helps you to lengthen out of your lower back. Your sternum is lifting and your chest is lifting. So that is one option that's available to you. Your pranayama today is Kapalabhati breathing. Doing 80 pumps of moving the belly, exhaling through the nose. So that's the first one we'll do, and then we'll do another one straight after that. So activate feet, spreading the toes. The balls of your feet are spreading. Now take a partial inhale. Now sharp exhales through the nose, moving the belly. Keep the chest lifted, keeping the spine long, and keep the focus in moving the belly. And now take a deep breath, inhale. Taking the breath as deep as you can, building the energy through your body with the breath. And hold the breath, but keep chest lifted, spine is long. Giving yourself time to allow the energy of the breath to move to your spot. Bring your hands forward of your shins and strong exhale through your mouth. Exhale completely. Uddiyana, tuck the chin to chest, pull your belly in. So pull it in, pull it up, and feel as if your ribs are expanding to the side. Shoulders are soft away from your ears, and feel the release into your lower back as you lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Keep hollowing your belly out. And release. Breathe in, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you coming all the way back up. Seated side bend in, not side bend yet. We're doing pose before that. So Surya Vedana with your bringing your shoelace left foot over your right, and your pranayama is Surya Vedana. In this, you're folding the first two fingers down of your right hand. You use your thumb to block off your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril for 10. Hold the breath. Lock both nostrils. Hold the breath. Hold for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. Exhale completely. Inhale, left nostril for 10. Lock in both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And then release. And change the cross of your legs. Shoelace with your right foot over your left thigh just above the knee. Make any other adjustments to make this easier into your knees, so you're not feeling this into knees, feel this into hips. Hold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your thumb to block off left nostril and breathe in through the right nostril for 10. Locking both nostrils and holding the breath, hold for 10. Exhale through the right nostril for 10. Inhale through the right nostril for 10. Lock both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Then release and unwind the cross of your legs. Your next pose is side bend. Seated side bend with one leg straight. So straighten your left leg, reaching your left leg straight forward. Tuck your right foot in so the heel is by the groin. But if you want to go further, bring your right foot back so that your right heel is by your right glute. And then move your right thigh back away from you. If you've tucked your foot in so the heel is by the groin, reach your right arm back so the fingertips are to the floor. If your heel has come back by the glute, then take hold of your ankle, right hand takes hold of right ankle. And then breathe and stretch your left arm up, open through left side of your body. And as you breathe out, keep lifting out of your left side as you bring your left arm down on the inside of left leg. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Now breathe in and stretch out of your left side. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. If you're not holding your right foot with your right hand, lift your right arm up, reach it back, hands 12 inches from the floor. And then from your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lift the belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder away from your right ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, let your neck relax, jaw relaxes. Chest open up. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reach your right arm straight up towards the sky. Fingers are spreading. And as you breathe out, as you move your chest forward, reaching your right arm straight back. Keep your left ear relaxed towards the left shoulder. Now breathe into your spot. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, using this breath to open up into the area that you're focusing on. Breathe into the front of your heart. Deep breath. Feel as if you're lifting your chest bones up, creating space around your heart. And as you breathe out, as you move your chest forward, reaching that right arm straight back. Third arm position. On the next breath, reach your right arm straight up. Feel the side muscles, intercostal muscles are opening on both sides. And as you breathe out, wrapping that right shoulder as you reach your right arm over right ear. Lower your right arm very slightly and then breathe. Feel for broadening across your upper back. And as you breathe out, wrapping your right shoulder as you reach in that right arm forward. As you breathe in, left sit bones presses down, and then you're lengthening your left side ribs up away from the left hip. Feel as if you're sending your sit bones back on the exhale as you reach your right arm straight forward. Now activate your feet, spread the toes. Deep breath, expand your ribs out as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands down either side of your front foot. Now breathe in and you're lengthening your ribs up away from sacrum. Keep pressing down into your left sit bone as you're gliding your chest forward. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lifting belly up away from pelvis. So you're using this breath, you should feel your side muscles are opening. You should feel the lengthening from lower back. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your chest forward towards your shin, forehead moves towards your ankles. And then release on the inhale, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come on back up. And change the cross of your legs. Side bend, seated side bend, one leg straight, straighten your right leg. Bring your left foot back so the heel tucks towards the groin. And if you want to, and if you can go further, you're bringing your left foot back so that the left heel is by the glute. You're moving your left thigh back away and opening into the hips and hip flexors. Your left hand comes back. You're taking hold of the foot if your foot is there. If your foot is not there, the hands, fingertips into the floor. Press down into your right sit bone. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. Already start to open the side ribs on the right side. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm down to the inside of your right leg. Relax right ear to right shoulder. If you're not holding your left foot with your left hand, lift your left arm up, reach it back, fingertips to 12 inches from the floor. And then breathe in and lifting your side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left hip. As you breathe in, you're lifting your belly away from pelvis. Feel your diaphragm as it lifts. Your chest, you may feel this as it opens round across your chest. Slightly roll your chest open towards the ceiling as you glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Breathe into lower back and lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, soften both shoulders down. Second arm position, chest opening. As you breathe in, stretch your left arm straight up, spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, as you move your chest forward, reach your left arm straight back. Keeping your right ear relaxed towards your right shoulder. Now breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left arm back. So your arm moves away, shoulder away from your left hip. On the next breath, third arm position, reach your left arm right up towards the sky. Feel as if you're lengthening from your left hip to fingertips. Keeping the length. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm forward. You should also be lengthening out of your right side. On the next breath, as you breathe in, spread the ribs across your upper back. So lower your left shoulder slightly, broadening the upper back. And as you breathe out, wrapping your left shoulder as you reach in your left arm forward over left hip. Feels as if you're closing that left armpit. And then breathe, you're moving your belly away from the top of your right thigh. And without forcing, exhale, you're folding forward the hands at either side of your front foot. You may want to take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or keeping hands to the floor. Pressing down into your right sit bone and breathe, lifting your belly away from the top of your right thigh. Keep moving the belly away from that thigh. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, you're folding forward, but feel as if you're easing your left thigh back away from hip. Neck relaxes and shoulders down. Breathe into your area. Use your breath to help to get to where and how you want to feel. And as you breathe out, without forcing, allow your body to be soothed as you fold forward. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you're coming all the way back up. Unwind your legs, starting your abdominal sequence, starting with elbow to knee today. So lie down onto your backs. Actually, before you do that, so today in this sequence of pose, you'll be doing elbow to knee, and then you'll be doing roga. So I'll just remind you of that pose so that you don't have to come up to see where you're going in that pose. In this pose, you'll be doing elbow to knee, and you'll also be doing roga. You're all familiar with elbow to knee. You're stretching your legs forward as your elbow reaches to one side. You're doing this. It's not a scissors, elbow to knee. Then you're doing roga. In roga, you inhale, your head and shoulders are up, you hold the breath. When you exhale, your tailbone is up, your elbows are to left knee. Your right foot is reaching straight up towards the sky. You're placing your left foot on the inside of the thigh, and then you lengthen both legs out, away from you. Easing your left thigh away from you as you stretch your right leg up. Chest is lifted, elbows are reaching up, and belly is pulling in. Sometimes that left foot wants to slip away. You can hold it there with your left hand, and vice versa. You can hold the foot there if it's slipping away. Focus on moving the thighs away from you. So that's the second stage of moving into elbow to knee. So we'll do elbow to knee, and then we'll do roga. That's your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent. Heels are just below the knees and the toes are flexed towards your shin. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward about 45 degrees angle. Relax your right hip and then send. Reach your right thigh forward away from waist. Keep feeling this right from pelvic fold as you stretch your right leg forward. Pull belly in. As you breathe in, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee, straight to left leg. Now reach your left thigh forward. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Keep moving the thigh away from pelvis. pull belly in. As you breathe in, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Keep the bent knee over the hips, don't move it towards the chest. Now curl tailbone up again and stretch your right leg forward away from the waist. Pull lower belly in. As you breathe in, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press lower back down to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee, straight to left leg. Reach your left leg forward away from waist. Pull lower belly in. As you breathe in, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Feel for unlocking that right hip as you send the thigh forward away from waist. Pull lower belly in. As you breathe in, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press lower back down to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee, straight to left leg. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Your lower back presses to the floor. Up leveling. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. Roga. Keep sending your right leg up towards the sky. Belly pulls in. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. You can use your hand. As your foot presses against your thigh, as you exhale, you're curling tailbone up. You're sending your right leg up as you move your left thigh away from your hips. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back down to floor. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press lower back down to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg straight out and reach your left leg straight up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. And then breathe into your left hip. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, send your left leg straight up. Ease your right thigh away from the pelvis as you press your foot against the thigh. Pull belly in. Press your lower back down and lift your chest. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press lower back down to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to left knee, straight to the right leg. You're reaching out with the balls of your foot. Feel for unlocking that right hip as you stretch your right leg straight up. Pull belly in. As you breathe in, bring your left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Press the foot against your thigh. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, send your right leg straight up. Ease your left thigh away from pelvis. Pull lower belly in. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Belly pulls in. Press your lower back down to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Lower back presses to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to right knee, straight to left leg. You're reaching out with the ball of your foot. Keep sending that left thigh out and up. Pull belly in. As you breathe in, place your right foot on the inside of left thigh. Press the foot against your thigh. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, send your left leg straight up. Ease your right thigh away from pelvis. Now pull belly in. Keep pulling belly in, lift the chest, reach your elbows up towards the sky, and pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to floor. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor, and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Grab hold of your roll or a block, and place the roll or the block between the thighs, set up for bridge with the roll. You're reaching down with your fingertips and brushing the heels with your fingertips. Aligning your heels with your sit bones or heels a hip distance apart. Brush the heels and then relax your arms by your side. Relax the shoulders away from your hips. Press your feet to the floor and then breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. As you exhale, tilt pelvis as you lift your pelvis away from the floor. Gentle squeeze on the block, you're activating your legs. As you breathe in, move your belly away from pelvis, moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, lifting up, send thighs and knees forward. Breathe into lower back, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lift up, push the floor away as you lift up. You're lengthening ankles away from your heels. Maybe this is one of those poses that you just love to luxuriate in. So if it is, stay with it and go a little deeper. And if it's not, just stay with it anyway. Breathe in. And exhale as you lift up. Keep moving chest to chin. Keep sending thighs in the opposite direction. You're breathing into lower back. You're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lift up, send thighs and knees forward. Squeeze the block. Last breath, deep breath. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower mid back down to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to the floor. Keeping the tilt until you are down. Once you're all the way down, keep hold of the block or the roll, down between your thighs. Your pose is gate openers. So reach your leg, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. The roll is between your thighs. Lift your legs off the floor and reach them straight up. Gate opener. Press your lower back to floor and then breathe into lower back. Feel for spreading your ribs to the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up and lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. So squeeze the roll, stretching your legs right up towards the sky. Pull belly in. As you inhale, bring your left hand onto the roll and straddle the legs. So you're reaching your legs out towards the side. And as you exhale, curl tailbone up, press your hands down onto the roll. Now send your legs out to the side, pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze the roll again, and then you're stretching your legs up towards the sky as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, right hand is onto the roll to straddle the legs. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, stretch your legs out towards the side. Press your hands down onto the roll as you curl tailbone up. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reaching your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up. Lift the chest, reach your elbows up. Squeeze the roll, stretching your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, left hand is onto the roll, straddle the legs. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, press your hands down onto the roll. You're moving your thighs away from pelvis. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs straight up. As you exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Now squeeze the roll. Stretching your legs towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, right hand is onto the roll. and you're straddling the legs. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, press your hands down. Stretch your legs out towards the side. Reach that left elbow up. Keep moving the legs to the side. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back down to floor. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Exhale, place the feet, soles of your feet onto the floor. Move the roll out of your way, roll or block out of your way, and then roll to your right side. Keep the neck relaxed, bring your left hand by chest, breathe in. And as you breathe out, pushing the floor away as you're coming up. Coming up onto knees, set up for your next pose today, which is bird wing. So you're onto your knees, and pad your knees if you need to. And sit down, sit onto your heels. Bring your hands so the elbows are tucking into the side ribs, setting you up for bird wing. As you breathe in, draw your hands together. As you breathe out, lift your chest and then open up. Squeeze the shoulder blades, keep the chest lifted as if chest moves to chin. And then breathe in, drawing hands together. Exhale, chest is lifting, and then feel for opening up. Shoulders are down. Breathe in. And as you exhale, lifting up, and then open up. Keep the chest lifted, but soften the shoulders down. Shoulder blades are squeezing together. Last one. Breathe in. And exhale, lift up, and then open out. And then release. Arms relax. Your next pose today is dolphin. So dolphin, everyone does dolphin. Then you have the option of dolphin strut. Of dolphin strut with one leg up, 3 to 5 breaths on each side. If you're not doing dolphin strut, then your pose is dolphin working with one leg up, or staying dolphin for up to 8 breaths if you can. And if you can work with one leg up, 3 to 5 breaths on one side, 3 to 5 breaths on the other side. So everyone's starting in dolphin. Hands together onto bicep. Elbows are down under the shoulders. Reach your hands forward. If you want to bind the hands, then you can bind the hands. Or reach the hands forward, the forearms are parallel. Your middle finger is reaching forward, and your elbows are aligned with the shoulders. Relax your neck and shoulders, look at your own toes. Now breathe into upper back, lift, spread your upper back and curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, and then lengthen back. You're moving your chest back towards your thighs and knees. Breathe into upper back. Feel for sending your top ribs away from shoulders. And as you breathe out, you're pushing the floor away as you move your chest back to thighs and knees. So feel your side ribs are lengthening as you reach back. On the next breath, breathe into your spot. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel for opening up as you move your chest back to thighs and knees. If you can, walk your feet in a couple of inches. And on the next breath, as you breathe, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reaching your sit bones straight back. If you're working into strut, step your left foot forward about 2, maybe 3 inches. Reach your left hand back, taking hold of the ankle or the foot or the heel or the calf. If you're not working in strut, just stay with the pose. And everyone breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, reach back, feet to the floor, chest to thighs and knees. Everyone anchor into left leg, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. If you don't feel this is for you today, then stay with where you are. And then breathe. Breathe into your left hip. And as you breathe out, send your left thigh bone back away from pelvis. On the next breath, as you breathe, breathe into your right hip. Feel the easing right thigh back away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send that right leg back a little bit more. On the next breath, as you breathe, you're reaching your right thigh back. And as you breathe out, lower your right foot to the floor if it was not on the floor. If you're in strut, release your left arm back onto the floor. Step your right foot forward about 2 to 3 inches, reach your right hand back, take hold of the ankle of the foot. And everyone breathe into that right hip. As you breathe out, reach your right heel back towards the floor. You're working with one leg up, anchor into your right leg, breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. As you breathe, feel the easing your left thigh back away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're reaching that leg back even more. On the next breath, breathe in and keep sending your left thigh away from hips. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. If you're in strut, face your right hand back forward. Now breathe in, everyone, deep breath, and feel the lengthening your top ribs away from shoulders. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones up, reach them back to that back wall. Breathe into your spot, deep breath. And as you breathe out, finding the ease in the pose as you reach your heels back towards the floor. Deep inhale. And exhale, release. Bend the knees, come all the way down, take a breath in embryo, relaxing your arms bound by the side, and your forehead is touching the floor, chin is tucked in, as you let go from this last pose. And then notice how your body feels as you move through the poses today. From here, ease your hands under the shoulders, curl the toes under, and then come up onto knees, and then come up into a standing position. Your next pose today is Agnisara. Agnisara in horse stance. So you're standing, turning your feet out towards the side. Your feet, heels are about 3 feet away from each other. The knees are bent. Your hands are placed onto your thighs. Tailbone is tucking down, chest is lifted, and you're pressing your lower back to floor. 2 rounds slow, 2 rounds fast. So from here, take a deep breath. Exhale completely through the mouth. Tuck the chin to chest, suck your belly in and up. Let the belly go without the breath. Suck it in and up. And release. Suck it in and up. And release. All the way back. And release. Breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in. Suck it in and up. And let it go. Keep moving the belly, keep pressing the feet to the floor, hands are pressing onto the thighs. 2 rounds fast. Breathe in and exhale. Move the belly as fast as you can. Keep creating space in the spine. Your feet are pressing down, hands are onto the thighs, tailbone is tucked into the floor, chest is lifted. One more, breathe in. Exhale. Chin tucks in and move. Belly's moving fast as you can. And release. Stand heel toe feet together. And come to the front of your mat. Working into your salutations. So if you need to pad your knees, then have your knees padded. Have the protection onto the mat as you get ready for your salutation. Then stand at the front of your mat. feet together or feet apart if your back is tweaking. As you exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet down to floor, and as you inhale, reaching your arms out and up. Chest is lifted, back ribs are lifted. So feel the length through the spine. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down and step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. And as you breathe out, bend the knees and lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, release, lower down, press it back, downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away with your hands. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. Right knees to the floor. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Feet pressed down, inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you stretch up. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and sweeping your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in, you can bend the knees. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back, soften the shoulders. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, left leg steps forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine, arms reach up. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step left leg back, bend the left knee, and you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you bring that hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now exhale, bend the knees and lower down, keeping the elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down and press back. Downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step in your left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor, and your arms are reaching towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step in your right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, right leg steps back, bend the right knee, and sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, stepping your left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, release, lower down, press it back for downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down and step your left leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at your chest. So moving into your poses now, moving into vinyasa. So we're working 3 poses on one side and then change to the same 3 on the other side. Starting in chair pose. So bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're reaching your arms up, spreading the fingers, shoulders are soft. As you exhale, straighten the legs, forward bend, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, move your chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to the floor, and as you exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe in, toe toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Your next pose is reverse warrior. So as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, warrior two stance. Your arms are reaching out towards the side, the front knees bent. So your front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. The back foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Your feet, they're about 3 feet away from you, maybe 3.5, arms out. From here, reverse warrior. As you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm up, open right side. And as you breathe out, reverse. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Your left arm reaches over left ear. Your back feels free. You bring your right hand higher up. Or you can slide the hands around, tucking it onto your left hand. Press down into your right leg as you breathe in. You're lengthening. Feel for lengthening your side ribs away from right hip. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach your left arm up. So feel your side muscles, intercostal muscles are opening on the left side. Press into both legs. As you press down, feel as if you're lifting your belly away from pelvis. Raise your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, reach that left arm over left ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head. Lengthen your arms out to the side for warrior two. Next pose is kite hawk. So in your kite hawk, you press into your feet and you slightly bend forward, rolling the shoulders. Shoulders are up and down. And as you breathe out, press your feet to the floor, lift the chest, raise your arms up and then glide the shoulders down, arms facing skyward. And then breathe in, raising up, folding forward, only slight. And as you breathe out, lift up, keep the chest lifted up towards your chin and glide the shoulders down. The magnificence of what you are. Breathe in and lift up, rolling the chest forward, shoulders roll forward. As you breathe out, press your feet to the floor, raise your chest up. Now keep the chest lifted as you soften the shoulders down. Last one, breathe in, shoulders roll forward slightly. Push the floor away on exhale as you lift up. Glide the shoulders down. And then release. Bring your hands down either side of your left leg. Your next pose is lounge lunge. So from here, your right knee is down towards the floor, and you're reaching your right leg straight back. Your right hand comes forward about 12 inches ahead of the right shoulder. Press your left foot to the floor, glide your left thigh forward with your left hand. And as you reach your right leg back, breathing in, you're lengthening the ribs away from your hip on your right side. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your right side ribs closer to the inside of your left leg. Both feet are active. Feel as if you're sending your right leg back. And as you breathe in, press your left foot to the floor and move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your chest closer towards the left knee. Breathe into lower back, lengthen, feel. You're stretching your lower ribs away from your sacrum. And as you breathe out, use your left arm, squeeze your left thigh towards your chest. You feel this opening on both sides, getting deeper into hips. Last breath, lengthen your right side ribs away from your right hip. Press your left foot to the floor as you move your chest closer towards that left leg. Keep moving your right thigh back, that foot is active. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your left foot, and then step your left leg back, step it back for plank. You're reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Once you're all the way down, bring your hands forward for low cobra. And then breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. Shoulders away from your ears. And as you breathe out, keep moving chest forward as you're coming down. Readjust hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl, toes under. And exhale, press back for downward facing. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Warrior two, breathe in. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Your left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Line up the front heel, the arc of the back foot. Arms are reaching out to side. So your back foot, your left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. The front heels line with the arc of the back foot. Bend your left knee. Arms reach out. Reverse warrior. As you breathe in, stretch your left arm up, open left side rib. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The left hand is now below or above the knee, and your right arm is reaching over your right hip. Press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. If your back feels streaky, bring your left hand higher up. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your right arm over right hip. You can slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto right thigh or hip. Press both feet down, breathe in. Feel this from pelvic bowl, lifting belly away from pelvis, lifting diaphragm, lifting chest to chin. Press your right foot to floor as you reach in your right arm over right hip. Now breathe in and lengthen. You're stretching your lower ribs up away from your sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach that right arm over your right hip. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. High torque, arms are reaching out to side. Warrior two. From here, as you breathe in, press both feet to the floor, lift your chest, and fold forward. And as you breathe out, chest lifts up again. Keep lifting the chest up towards the chin, glide the shoulders down, arms facing skyward. Breathe in and roll forward, shoulders rolling forward. Press your feet to the floor, exhale as you lift up. Keep the chest lifted, glide the shoulders down, arms facing sky. Breathe in, rolling the chest open, shoulders roll forward. And as you breathe out, push up and then lift. Keep lifting the chest up. Let the shoulders be soft, down away from your ears. Keep moving chest towards your chin. And breathe in as you roll forward. Only slide. And as you breathe out, lift up. Keep the chest lifted, glide the shoulders down. Last one, breathe in. And as you breathe out, lift up. Raise your chest as if your chest is lifting up towards the chin, Glide your shoulders down. And then release. From here, bring your hands down either side of your right leg. Place your left knee to the floor. Your next pose is lounge. So your left knee to the floor, you're reaching your left leg back. Bring your left hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Your right hand tractions your right thigh forward. Reach back into your left leg, breathe in, glide your ribs forward on your left side. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your left side ribs to the inside of your right leg. Anchor into your right leg and then breathe, moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you reach your left leg back, you're moving your chest closer to the inside of your right leg. Press your right foot to floor. And then breathe in, lengthen, lower ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel you're moving your chest straight towards your right thigh. Right foot is pressing straight down. Left leg is lengthening back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands either side of your front foot. Step your left foot forward, coming in to stand. And your next pose will be downward facing dog against the wall. So you have the option of downward facing dog against the wall or pigeon against the wall. If neither of those are working for you today, then you can do shower against the wall. So your hands will, if you're doing shower, your distance of your hands away from the wall. Everything is lined up facing forward. You can do pigeon, you can do dolphin or downward facing dog, then come into the pose if you know what you're doing, and you can come into the pose safely. Shower, hands are up, hands, wrists and elbows are aligned. You breathe in, press your feet to the floor, lifting belly, diaphragm, and lift your chest. And as you breathe out, pull belly in, push the wall away, Squeeze your elbows in, so it feels as if you're wrapping the shoulders. Your neck is relaxed. As you breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send your sit bones back. Now squeeze your elbows in. Keep feeling as if you're pushing the wall away. Do that for about 5, maybe 8 more breaths. If you're doing dolphin, then your feet starts with the wall. Your hands are down, measuring up, hands down. You can come into hands clasp. And then breathe in, into upper back, spread the back. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor. Then you step in one foot onto the wall, the other foot steps up. You stay here for about 8 to 10 breaths up to. And if you wanted to go further, you can reach one leg up, staying on 2 to 3, maybe even 4 breaths on each side. Foot comes down, the other foot comes up, you lengthen up. And if you want to do downward facing dog, you're starting with your sit bones up against the wall. When you come into downward facing dog, hands will be where your heels were. You come into downward facing dog, you push the floor away, stepping both feet onto the wall. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, keep moving the floor away. Deep breaths. And then stretching that leg straight up towards. Deep breaths. Pushing the floor away, moving chest closer towards the wall. If you've got your legs up and you have not changed, change now. And then breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, stretching, pushing the floor away, pushing the wall away. Deep inhale, lengthening, using this breath to open up the joints. And as you breathe out, feeling for allowing the body to get into where you're trying to get it to. Deep breaths. Once you've done your counts, step into downward facing dog on the floor. And from downward facing dog, your next pose, everyone in downward facing dog, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for warrior one. Is your right foot towards the right edge of the mat, pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Bend your front knee and reach back into the edge of your right foot. Eagle warrior one. As you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind the hand. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders be soft and down away from your knee. Press your left foot to floor and breathe in. Lift your side ribs away from left hip. And as you reach back into your right leg, lift your elbows up, reach your forearms forward. And breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath, feel, but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reaching your forearms forward. Inhale, release. Float your arms up for warrior one. Next pose is cradling the brain. So you're clasping your hands behind your head and neck. Your thumbs are slightly down by your neck, so it's like as if touching into the occipital nerve. Elbows are reaching up, chest is lifted. Press into your both feet, lifting lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, reaching your elbows up towards the sky. As you breathe, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. Feel as if your chest is coming towards your chin. Press your left foot to the floor as you lift your side ribs up, reaching your elbows up to sky. One more breath. Breathe into mid and lower back. And as you exhale, feel as if you're lifting your upper back as you reach your elbows up towards the sky. Inhale, release. Ease them up and bring your hands down. Hands down either side of your front foot. From here, flatten your Flatten your right hand onto the floor for easy twisting warrior. And as you breathe in, stretching your left arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, rolling the chest open. As you breathe in, keep lengthening through the right side of your body. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach in your right arm straight. Left arm is reaching up. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you reach back into your right leg, open up towards the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. And step your left leg back, step it back for plank. Then reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping your elbows tucked in. You can bend the knees. Bring your hands forward for low cobra, or just do cobra, hands under the shoulders. Breathe in, move belly forward away from pelvis. Lengthen your legs back, tailbone touch the heels. And as you breathe out, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, toes curled under. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feel for pushing through away in your downward dog. Other side, warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is by your left. Your right foot is by your right hand. Left foot is towards the left edge of the mat. You push the floor away. You reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Pressing down into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping the ribs up. And as you breathe out, going a little deeper. From here, eagle warrior. As you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left and bind the hand. And as you breathe out, the shoulders down. Breathe in, and lift your elbows up. Forearms are higher, and higher than your heart. And as you exhale, reaching your forearms forward. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reaching your elbows forward. Then release. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky for brain cradle. As you breathe in, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. As you breathe out, lift the chest as you reach your elbows up. Pressing down into that front foot, and as you breathe, lift your belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you press back into your left foot, lift your back ribs up. Feel as if your chest is coming towards your chin. On the next breath, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, reach your elbows up so your side muscles are opening, intercostal muscles are opening. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Come on up and bring your hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot. Setting up for easy twisting warrior. Left hand is placed down onto the floor, anything from 6 to 12 inches, maybe even as far as the edge of your mat. On the next breath, you're windmilling your right arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, send your right sit bone back. Reach back into your left leg as you breathe and lengthen through the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, open out towards the right. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you exhale, open out towards the right. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor and place your, and step back into plank. Reach it back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe in, toes under. Exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward facing dog. Arrow lunge. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor, and then you're releasing that right foot. So the hands are either side, that back foot is lifting, your right knee is now lifting off the floor, and you're straightening that right leg. You can stay here. You're going further, bring one or both hands onto your left thigh, traction in your left thigh forward. That right leg is reaching back. You're going further, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. As you press back into your right leg, breathe in and feel as if you're lengthening away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, if you can, you're going a little deeper. Press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lift your belly away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right leg. Last breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Placing your knees down onto the floor. From here, your next pose is twisting lunge. So your right knees to the floor, ease your left foot back slightly, creating a right angled front leg and back. Place your left hand onto left thigh. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up, open right side ribs. And as you breathe out, your right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with your right hand, place your left hand on top. Press down into your right shin and breathe in, lengthening your side ribs away from your right hip. Press your left foot to floor. As you breathe out, twist to the left. As you breathe, keep moving your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, softening your left shoulder away from left hip. Breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, glide both shoulders down. On the next breath, press your left foot to floor. And as you breathe in, you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, opening your chest to the left side. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Your next pose is pigeon. So you're easing your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. And you're reaching your right foot straight back. For pigeon, in this pigeon, today you're straightening. You're reaching your right leg straight back. And walk your hands back towards your hips. My left hand is tractioning my left thigh forward. My right hand is anchoring my left foot to the floor. You can have the hands down by your side. Press back into your right leg, and as you breathe in, moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in and reach back into your right big toe. Breathe into lower back, feel the lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Keeping the chest lifted as you breathe out, shoulders tucked down away from your hip. On the next breath, feel as if you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull belly in, send your left thigh forward whilst reaching your right leg back. Inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. And then step your left leg back. Reaching back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Clasp your hands behind your back for both. Now inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, and lift your legs. Reach your legs back, spread the toes. Reach your arms down towards your heels and tuck your sit bones to heels. As you breathe, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, tailbone is tucking down, sit bones reaches back to heels. One more breath, you're moving belly forward. Chest is moving forward. And as you breathe out, shoulders down, lengthen your legs back. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release, lower down. Your hands are under the shoulders. Take a deep breath into lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Arrow lunge. As you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor and then release the back foot. So you are here. Then, if you can, you're lifting your left knee off the floor, straightening that left leg. Going as deep as you can. You're going further, bring one or both hands away from the floor, have them onto your thigh, and traction your right thigh forward. You're pressing back into your left leg, and as you breathe in, lift your belly away from your right thigh. And as you press your right foot to the floor, feel as if you're sending your left leg straight back. You can go further. You're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Try not to sickle that back foot. Breathe in and stretching low ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, feel as if your right thigh eases forward, your left leg eases back. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor and place your left knee down towards the floor. Set up for twisting lunge. So have your right foot at a right angle and your left foot is at a right angle. Place your right hand onto right thigh. Breathe in, stretch your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, left elbow is over to the right thigh. Make a fist and bring your right hand on top. As you press into your right shin, breathe in and lengthening the ribs forward. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Deep breath, feel for moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your hip. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, move both shoulders down. Last breath, breathe into your spot. And exhale, release. Bringing your hands down either side of your right foot. Easing your left foot back, bring your right foot across towards the left edge of your mat for pigeon. So reach your left leg straight back and then walk your hands back so the hands are as close towards your hips as you can. Or you can have your hands onto your thigh and foot. Try to have your hips level facing forward unless your back is a little bit tweaky or your knees are tweaking. As you breathe down into pelvis, breathe in and lengthen belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, chest is lifting as you lengthen your left leg back. Activate your feet, spreading the toes. Now breathe into lower back and feel you're lengthening the lower ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, sending that left leg back. Feel as if you're pressing down into your sit bone. And then as you breathe, lifting belly away from the top of your right thigh. Pull belly in, exhale as you reach that left leg back. Glide your right thigh forward. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down. And you need your block for this next pose. So you're stepping your right leg back. Place a block between your ankles. And if you have the roll, place the roll under your belly. And then lie down on your belly over the roll. This is prelude to Wave Dancer 2. Your hands are under your shoulders. The tops of your feet are onto the floor. The block is between your thighs. From here, top tailbone, squeeze the block. And as you breathe in, lift up. Moving chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, fold forward over the roll. Top tailbone, squeeze the block. Breathe in as you come up. You're using your hands. Lift up, draw chest and ribs forward. Soften the belly. Exhale as you fold. 3 more. Breathe in. Top tailbones. As you squeeze the block, breathe in as you come up. Keep moving chest and ribs forward. Relax your belly. Exhale as you fold. One more. Top tailbone squeeze the block. Breathe in as you come up. Moving chest and ribs forward. You've lengthened your legs back. And as you breathe out, relax. Once you're all the way down, just take a breath. Lying over the roll. You can bring your hands forward, using your hands as a pillow, and just relax over the roll. Relax your belly completely. And just feel the energy that is moving through you as lying over the roll starts to unwind your lower back. And from here, bring your hands back under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Move the roll out of your way. Warrior one, inhale. Step your left foot forward between the hands, or by left hand by left foot. Left foot by left hand. Push the floor away as you rise up for warrior one. Reach back into your right foot. Your next pose is twisting warrior. So as you breathe in, reach your right arm up, left hand's onto left thigh. And as you breathe out, your right elbow is over your left thigh. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand's on top. As you breathe in, lengthen your side ribs forward away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Now breathe in and keep moving your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, roll your chest open a little bit more. Send your left sit bone back. What is enough effort for you today? So breathe there and using the breath to energize those parts of you that needs this most. And as you breathe out, rolling open towards the left. Inhale. Stay here in the pose. Keep the hands where they are. Just bend your right knees to the floor. Then from here, moving into twisting lunge into lock. Your left arm slides around the back, tucks it onto the right hip. Your right hand slides under your left thigh. If you can find the hands, bind the hands. Or use a strap to bind, or keeping your right hand onto left hip, left hand onto right hip. Press into your right shin and breathe, lengthening the ribs forward away from waist. Press your left foot to the floor as you twist to the left. Deep breath. As you breathe, feel as if you're moving belly away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, relax both shoulders away from it. Now notice this, breathe into lower back, using this breath to open up into lower back. And as you breathe out, twist to the right, twist to the left, move belly away from your left thigh. And then release. From here, your next pose is pigeon. So bring your hands down. So first of all, bring your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Your hands are under the shoulders. Bend your right knee so that the right heel is coming towards the glute. Bring your left hand center of the mat. Reach your right hand back, take hold of the ankle or the foot. Pigeon H to B. As you breathe down into your sit bones, breathe in, lifting lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your right heel towards the right glute, extending your right thigh back. Deep breath, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, drawing your heel in a little bit more, but you're reaching your right thigh away from you. Last breath in this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Release your right foot and then bring your hands under the shoulders. Feel the toes of your right foot Step back for downward facing dog. And feel for pushing through away in your downward dog. Belly in the fingers. Now breathe in and glide forward for plank, high plank. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra, moving chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Feel the pushing through away in your downward dog. Other side, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands or right foot by right hand for twisting warrior. Your arms are reaching up. From here, as you breathe in, reach your left arm up, open left side of body. And as you breathe out, bring your left elbow over your right thigh. Make a fist with your left hand, right hand is on top. As you breathe in, lengthen your left side ribs forward away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist to the right. As you breathe in, move belly forward away from the top of your right thigh. And as you twist to the right, send your right sit bone back. Breathe into lower back. You're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach back. Feel as if you're sending your left leg back. From here, on the next breath, bend your left knees to the floor. And as you breathe out, you're opening out towards the right. Twisting lunge into lock. You're sliding your left arm under your right thigh. Right arm is around the back. Bind the hands if you can. Or use a strap to bind. Or place your left hand onto left hip. Right hand onto right hip. Press your left shin to floor. And as you breathe in, you're lengthening your ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're twisting away from your right thigh. Deep breath. Feel you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, opening to the right. Last breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Pigeon, heel to butt. So bring your hands down onto the floor, under the shoulders. Ease your right foot towards the left edge of your mat. And then place your right hand more center onto the mat. Bend your left knee, draw your left heel in, reach your left hand back, take hold of the ankle or the foot. Bearing down into pelvis, and as you breathe in, lifting belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, draw your left heel towards your left glute. Bend your left thigh back. And breathe, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, keep sending your left thigh away from you. As you breathe, lifting belly, lifting diaphragm, lift chest. Draw your left heel in. Keep moving the heel in, but sending your left thigh back. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. With your hands under the shoulders and step your right leg back, step it back for plank. From here, come on down onto knees, grab hold of your block or your roll and place the roll between your thighs. For cobra, push-ups with the roll. You lie down on your belly, the block or the roll is between your thighs and the hands are under the shoulders. Tops of the feet presses to the floor. Tucked elbows, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, moving chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, keep moving chest and ribs forward as you come all the way down. Tucked elbows, squeeze the roll. Breathe in, move chest and ribs forward. Feel as if you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, keep moving chest and ribs forward as you come on down. Tucked elbows, squeeze the roll. Breathe in as you move your chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, move chest and ribs forward as you come all the way down. One more. Top tailbone, squeeze the roll. Breathe in. As you move your chest and ribs forward, you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, chest moves forward as you're coming down. All the way down to the floor, move the roll. Hands are under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, toes are curled under. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, walk your feet forward towards your hands. Coming all the way forward. Once you're all the way forward, clasp your hands behind your neck. Your elbows are tucking onto your jawbone for forward bend. Your feet presses to floor. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward. Elbows reach the floor. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in a little bit more. Feel this extension through the spine. As you breathe in, feel your side ribs as they open towards the armpits. Now pull your belly in as you reach your elbow tips towards the floor. Belly is all the way back. Last breath, breathe into where you feel this most. And as you breathe out, let your body relax. Inhale, release. From here, coming down into a seated position. You're sitting down, reach your legs forward. Tuck your left foot in so the left foot is pressing against your right thigh. Pressing down into your sit bones, breathe in and reach your arms straight out and up. Lead with your chest, exhale as you fold forward over your right shin. And take hold of the foot, ankle or calf or hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed as you breathe, lifting your belly away from the top of your right thigh. Lead with your chest, exhale as you fold. Breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, letting your body melt forward. Breathe into the back of your heart. Feel your back ribs as they spread wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, you're letting your body melt forward. Keep the neck relaxed and the shoulders soft. Feeling this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathing in and you're moving your belly up. And as you breathe out, you're letting your body melt. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Half knee pound. So your left foot is coming across towards your right hip. You're working towards a knee-to-knee alignment. So left knee is over your right knee. You're reaching forward, spreading the toes. Hands are forward. Pressing down into sit bones, breathe in and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in and move your belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Feet still active. Breathe into your area, deep breath. And as you exhale, exhale completely as you go. One more breath, deep breath. And as you breathe out, letting your body melt forward. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come up. Flatten your left foot onto the floor. The foot is flat to the floor just beyond your right thigh and knee. Your right hand slides around the front of your left thigh and it's hugging your left thigh towards your chest. Your left arm is reaching back, it's flat onto the floor. For those who want to go further, who can go further, you can bring your left hand all the way around, tucking it onto your right hip by the hip crease or tucking it into clothing. Your left sit bone wants to leave the floor, so press down into left sit bone and breathe and lengthen your back ribs away from sacrum. Reach your right leg forward, exhale, spiraling towards the left. Press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, spiraling around towards the left. One more breath as you breathe, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, as you're spiraling towards the left, reach your right leg forward. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Straighten your left leg reaches straight forward. Tuck your right foot in so the right heel is by the groin, right foot presses against your left thigh. Activate feet, spreading the toes. Running down into your sit bones, breathe in, stretching your arms up. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold forward over your right shin, left shin, sorry. And breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, keep moving belly away from that thigh. As you breathe, breathe into the back of your heart, energizing your heart with this breath. And without forcing, exhale as you allow your body just to melt forward. Connect with your spot. Breathe in there, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're letting your body melt forward. On the next breath, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Half knee pal. Bring your right foot over your left. So your right foot comes back towards your left hip. And you're working towards a knee-to-knee alignment, knee pal. Your hands are forward of your shins. Grounding down into sit bones, breathe and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Pull your belly in, exhale as you pull. So activate your feet, spreading the toes. From your pelvic bowl, breathe and move belly away from the top of your left thigh. And without forcing, exhale as you pull. Deep breath. Breathe into the back of your heart. Feel your back ribs as they spread, spreading out towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. One more breath into your spot. Deep breath. And exhale as you pull. Inhale, release. Flatten your right foot onto the floor, easing your right foot back towards your left hip. Bring your left arm around and hug your right thigh towards the chest. Your right arm is reaching back. It's flat on the floor, lining itself with your sacrum. You can go further if you have a desire to go further. You can bring your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh and hip. Eventually, one day soon in the future, your hands will bind. But today, press down into your right sit bone and stretch, lengthening belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, send your left leg forward. Breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. Keeping the spine long, exhale as you spiral to the right. Keep pressing down so you're equally weight distributed between both sit bones. You're not favoring just the left side, so breathe and then stretch, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, spiraling around towards the right. Inhale, release. Ease back to center, unwind the legs, straighten both legs, and then lie down on your back for your final release. Shavasana is where you're going. You lie down onto your back. Arms are relaxed down by your side and the shoulders are down away from your ear. Your back is tweaky. Can lie down with the soles of your feet onto the floor, or bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side. If you straighten the legs, reach your legs straight forward. Bring them forward at about the width of your mat. Arms relaxed down by your side and shoulders away from you. So eyes are closed, and a feel for just letting your body relax into your mat. From here, take a deep breath, as deep as you can. Hold the breath. Now squeeze your toes, tighten your toes, squeeze your feet, your ankles, your calves. Tighten up as much as you can. Up into knees, up into thighs, tight, 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 as tight as you can. And then exhale, release. Deep breath, inhale. Hold the breath. Now tighten your core. Your belly is tight. Chest is tight. Side ribs, upper ribs, back ribs. Really tense, tight, tight, tight as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the buttocks. And exhale. Exhaling completely. On the next breath, as you breathe in, take a deep breath. Hold the breath. Now make a fist and tighten the fingers. Squeeze them in as tight as you can. Squeeze your wrists. Tighten it. Tense your forearms, elbows, triceps, biceps. Tighten the shoulders as tight as you can. And exhale as you release. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Hold the breath. Now tighten the shoulders and tighten your neck. Back of the neck, side of your neck, front. Tighten your forehead, your eyes, ears, mouth. Tight, 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 tight as you can. Squeeze. And exhale. Exhale completely and let everything relax. And just let go completely. Eyes are closed and just feel yourself letting go into the mat. And noticing the difference between when everything is tightened, compressed, from when you're letting go. Stay with that feeling of letting go right now. And let yourself be held by your mat. As you lie here now, begin to feel the energy that moves through your body. Noticing how your body feels. Begin to move your fingertips and move the tips of your toes. As you draw the energy back into your body, allow your body to move in a way that feels good to you, in a way that delights your body. On the next breath, bend the knees and move your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees close. Allowing your body to ease side to side, forward and back. And then roll to one side. Keep the neck very relaxed. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you come up into a seated position. If you're sitting up tall, bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. And taking a moment to congratulate yourself for your practice and thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Finishing together, breathing deeply. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.